Konnichiwa, Seka no minasan, watashi wa Big Bomb J! What's up, KFP? What's up, Hololive fans in general? I am here to react to a special interview with Hololive's Takanashi Kiara. If you guys don't know, she is my Oshi of all Hololive. It's been a while since I've done Hololive, by the way. Um, but if you guys don't know either, I am going tomorrow. I'm going to the Takanashi Kiara and Ninome Ina concert at the Wiltern, LA. I literally went to the Wiltern last week, so it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna be seeing them at the same venue that I was last week. I'm excited, man. Kiara is my favorite. She just gives me the total K-pop package. I've been a K-pop fan ever since 2010, and every song that I've heard from Kiara, it just gives me that vibe. Very, very excited to see her again because I saw her at Bringing Dimensions in New York, and it was such a fun time. Honestly, I had the greatest time at concerts is at Hololive or VTubers in general. I was at Iron Mouse and it was awesome. There's just a totally different vibe when it comes to the crowd. It's so cool. Um, Outfit reveal. This is gonna be my outfit tomorrow, so it's pretty cool because I am a huge fan of Takanashi Kiara, but I'm also such a big fan of the girl on my flag, and her name is Kim Chae-won. She is from the Seraphim. If you guys know her, you probably know her from Overwatch or dun 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 act like an angel, dance like yeah, okay, you know what I mean. Le Seraphim. Pretty sure people know who Chae-won is. If they don't, please look it up because she is everything to me. So I just happened to have a shirt because they had a song called Spaghetti, and it felt perfect. And I want to shout out my brother, Little Bum Jim, Jeremy Madrano, for this shirt. So I did a Kiara and Chaewon had orange hair in that new music video with spaghetti, and they're doing spaghetti. There's all this chicken right there. I don't want to full on like stand up because of reasons. Just kidding. Spaghetti right there, and then KFP. That's gonna be the fried chicken that Kiara always has, and then Jollibee. It is an awesome shirt, and again, shout out to my brother for making it. However, it's oh yeah, it's mostly my brother. I just found this perfect shot of Kiara and Chaewon, and my brother was like, "Let me cook." So, shout out to him. He is a big fan of Hololive. He is a Mori Oshi. So, we're gonna have a fun time tomorrow. So that is tomorrow. That is pretty insane. So let's check this out. Before I start, I have a Discord. If you join my Discord, it's on a link down below. You can do whatever you want there. As long as I read the rules, respect one another, no fan no more, please. Be multi-stand just like me. For when it comes to Hololive, be cool. I mean, everyone is pretty cool in the Hololive community. I'd never really had a toxic encounter with any Hololive fans, so that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna subscribe to this person because what a lucky person for them to interview Kiara. So if you guys also don't know Takanashi Kiara, she commented on my first video of her, which was the "Do You" music video, and I will never forget that. That's literally what made my day because I already said that she would be my favorite of all time in the Hololive universe, and she's the one who ended up commenting on my video, which is really cool. So, if you guys want to see that comment in that video in general, it's "Do You" music video reaction, Big Bomb Josh. So, yeah, let's do it. I'm like delaying the heck out of
Hello,
this.
everyone. This is Stephen Shin working with Anime News Network, and we have a very special guest with us.
Ooh.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Kikeriki. I am Takanashi Kiara from Hololive English.
Also, it's like I don't know much about her. Like I know a lot about her. I've been seeing her stuff. I saw her streams. But to get to know her, I'm finally getting to do it. Let's do it.
Myth. I am the first generation of Hololive English, debuted in 2020 September,
Ooh,
and I'm a phoenix, and I speak three languages. My first language is German. I also speak Japanese and English, and mainly stream on English. In English, and I do a lot of gaming streams, but I
I
also
love the
focus a
outfit.
lot on my music, which is kind of in the K-pop
Hey,
style. And yeah, here
she said it. She said it. I love it. She
focus a
said it.
lot on
Hell
my
yeah.
music, which is kind of in the K-pop style.
I love it. Hell yeah. She knows. She knows, man. She knows.
And yeah, here and there we do some concerts and some fun collaborations. And this and that, yeah, that's my everyday life. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So you have this concert coming up with your genmate Ina. What's it like producing music for Hololive?
Well, I don't really produce, I have a lot of people who help me with it, especially one team that has been making most of my songs for the past couple years, Asteroid Music,
Shout out.
because, well, it was kind of like a miracle that we all found each other. It started with Sparks. When I released
I love
Sparks,
Sparks.
I got to know some people, and then at the time, Asteroid Music wasn't even a thing, but they built a little team together. And from there
Oh, I
on,
love the
I was steadily supplied
if
with K-pop style music. And we've
I
been
love the frame in the back. Oh, it's nice. It's awesome.
releasing banger after banger together.
Banger after banger for
But
sure.
the thing is, you have to differentiate a little bit between, for example, someone like Calliope Mori or so, because she is in a label while also being in Hololive. Meanwhile, I am just in Hololive. I don't really
Mm.
have any attachment to a label. So the way music is produced and the amount of
Like the shirt,
choices and
man. I
options
like
you
it.
have
Hey.
is very different. So I have possibly more creative direction than someone like Callie, because I think her label tells
Mm.
her a lot of things to do, and like, let's
Yeah.
make a song for this anime opening, etc., and so on. But yeah, I just whatever comes to mind. Like, I want to do a K-pop song like this. I tell Asteroid, and then also I say I want to make an album now, or now I don't want to make an album. I create my own schedule, and recently, for the sake of the concert, I've been working on an album
Ooh.
throughout the whole year 2025,
Mhm.
and it was released a few months
Awesome
ago. The
album.
album's called.
Sadly, I was on a long road trip somewhere, and I couldn't help. I had to listen to it already. Possibly my favorite song from her, and I thought it would be never possible. I would say my top songs from her are "Do You," "The Great Wanderer," "Mirage," la 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 la. I cannot think right now. La, la, la. Okay, the new ones, "Ego," and of course, for me, my personal favorite now from her, possibly even in All Hollow Live, is "Martyr." It is awesome. I am going to go crazy when that performs live. I'm for sure seeing the crowd is going, "Don't be gentle, yeah, murder, murder." Oh, I can imagine. It's gonna be so fun, dude.
Vogelfrei. It's a German title, and all the songs in there were made by Asteroid Music.
Awesome.
And
Good,
now
great
it's
album.
out, and
Blue and Gold is good.
potentially you will hear a lot of those songs at the concert Drawn to Dawn
Hell yeah.
soon.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Definitely congrats to Calliope for Pat Labor. I'm a huge fan of that franchise, so
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
she's a lucky one. She gets a lot of cool opportunities thanks to her
Hmm.
label and her talent.
Since you keep on bringing up K-pop, that actually brings me to my second question. Could you name some of your favorite artists?
Yes, yes, I
Twice! Twice, hell
do
yeah.
love Twice and Le Seraphim.
Yeah, it's okay, so my shirt is valid. Where's my light stick? Oh my god. Do I have orange? Is there orange on Le Seraphim's light stick? Oh my god, I just dropped all my light sticks. Oh, it's not on. Damn it, it's not on. I think there's orange on here, right? I'm gonna be going crazy. Hell yeah. And I literally just mentioned crazy. Oh, that's
Favorite
awesome.
artists?
Yes, yes.
My
I do
shirt is
love
valid.
Twice and Le Seraphim and New Jeans and
Eh,
K-pop inspired
New jeans never die.
groups also, like Cat's Eye or
Yeah.
Girl Sex, which is a little bit more
Yeah.
on the newer side. Oh, and Espa. That's probably also
Yeah.
where a lot of my
Oh yeah,
inspiration
man.
comes
Love it.
from.
I swear to God, if Kiara ends up doing a collaboration with a K-pop group, I will freaking crash the freaking out. Okay. Out loud.
So
Hybe, Hybe, Hybe. Le Seraphim, please. Kiara,
Hololive
one song.
announced the English-speaking member audition basically during the middle of COVID, which was definitely a
Mhm.
difficult time for everyone. If you're comfortable sharing, how did you and your genmates overcome those difficulties?
The pandemic itself it helped us a lot to get to where we are now, actually. Like, we were some of the people who in a way profited from it, but
Hmm.
also in the very beginning, when it was just us five, well, Callie was located in Japan, and I also was in the beginning. I moved about half a year after joining Hololive. I moved back to Austria, but that was because
Ooh,
my one
Austria.
year only working holiday visa ended, and I decided to move on. Well, there was also not really a huge supportive network yet within our company like we have now, where it wasn't always so easy to decide, okay, I'm going to live in Japan now and the company is going to back me up with that. Nowadays it's a bit more easier.
Hmm.
But I also just wanted to go home because I didn't see my cats for a whole year, and
Mm.
that really took a toll on me. But yeah, the thing is, after I went back, there was just like a long time that we had to wait before the company let us have 3D debuts, because we would all have to
I wouldn't be surprised if this is her actual room, just in
come to Japan. And during the pandemic,
animated
well,
form.
it took a long time until Japan opened its borders properly. So, compared to how members debut nowadays and really quickly, even within Hololive English, really quickly get their 3D debuts
Mm.
and their models and everything and start those activities. Back then, it took a lot more time and we had to be very patient with it. So, that was a big thing that we had to overcome, because a lot of my talents, well, dancing and performing, really needed me to be in 3D. So
Yeah.
it took a lot of time before I could even show that skill of mine to people.
So we've now had 4 generations of Hollow EN. What's it like starting off debuting from the first wave here and then growing into the senpai role, essentially?
I'm always excited to
Oh,
get new
that's a good question.
members in. Maybe in the beginning I was a little bit worried about it, like a little bit nervous and anxious about it, but nowadays I'm just really excited for it and awaiting it eagerly. Because it's always nice to have new collaboration
Hmm.
partners and new interesting combinations of
I like
synergies
the
and
shorts on the
harmonies,
bed.
not just in
It's so
personalities,
it's
but
so
also in
realistically
voices, like singing
vibes.
voices. See how people play off of each other, not just even within EN, but also making new bonds between EN and ID members that get along really well. Like,
Mhm.
I think two people that really found each other were like Biju and Kaela from Whole Life
Ah,
Hmm.
Indonesia and Biju from Whole Life English. So there's these like miraculous pairings that can come together when new members appear. And I hope I am seen as a good senpai. I hope they
Honestly, she's probably the biggest inspiration for the VTubers or the VTuber community when it comes to K-pop inspiration music. Um, if you, it's pretty obvious, a lot of my favorite songs and Hololive members are the ones who had that very K-pop-esque songs. One person is Contact by Todoroki, right? She's from Hololive, I think Japan, and I forget that it was damn, I forget the name of Glow. I think it's Glow. Bay, Nariza, Muna. Oh, Muna's probably two. She's my second favorite. Actually, I discovered Howlite because of Muna, and my brother too. But like Muna Mori, Nariza Bay, I forgot her name. Crap, forgot her name just for a second. What the heck? Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. Like
think of
Kobo.
me as
There you go. Kobo. I love the K-pop inspired
someone
songs.
that they can ask questions and they
So I feel like she's
can,
an inspiration
come to
for that
for
vibe.
any kind of thing really. And I like to play the senpai in a way, like hosting big collabs and inviting all of them to my 3D birthday lives, the annual digital YouTube 3D birthday lives that we do,
Hmm.
and so on, just to um always show
I would love
my
to see
presence,
Sakura,
that I'm
please,
there
from Le
and supportive
Seraphim.
of them.
Collaborate, please.
Yeah, I hope they see me as a good senpai. I
I
would
think
hope
they,
so.
I,
Yeah,
I, I think they do. I think they do. I've seen
yeah.
some of the collab streams that have come up recently, especially the recent Valentine's one. That one cracked me up with what happened with
Yeah,
some of the
yeah, the
pairings.
dating. Yes, yes. we had our kohais, our juniors, kind of flirt with us and try to get a good date with us
I saw
going so
that.
that
That
we
was
would pick
funny.
them.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could sleep
That
in
was
my
so
bed with
funny.
me. I just didn't think you wanted
Yeah.
to.
I
I've
would like for you to have this dance
Wow.
with me.
When I saw that, I was like,
Please,
wow.
please, 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 please.
I was put into a difficult
Sorry, GG, so
decision
funny.
there, so it was a bit complicated, but we have interesting things going on in Hololive English.
Mhm.
So VTubers often grow into a different public image to how they started. And admittedly, this isn't like just
Hmm.
exclusive to VTubers. Like a lot of streamers look at their first stream and go like, whoa, who is that person? But for some reason, like it is more noticeable in the VTuber space. So what is that like essentially? It's debuting as one image and like growing into someone almost completely different.
First, when you were starting your question, I wasn't even sure how that would apply to me, but now that I think about it a bit more, a lot of the gimmicks in my default outfit, the first outfit you see me with, didn't necessarily resonate with me. There's like Kamen Rider kind of gimmicks there, with my belt
Yeah,
and my sword and
actually,
my
yeah.
shield and all that. It's stuff
Yeah.
like that I kind of fully more or less dropped
Yeah,
completely.
I see it.
But also on the other hand, something that I didn't really connect with in the beginning or didn't know how I should go about it, the whole fast food theme that
Ah, like
was essentially given to me. I don't mind so much talking about things like this that destroy your immersion. I
I don't know, no
um
problem.
yeah, it was given to me and I wasn't sure how to work with it, but now I have a lot of fun with it because I based my whole fan base around it. And I
KFP.
was given,
Cute.
the lore that I am aspiring to be a fast food
Mhm.
store owner. But honestly, very early on, I already established that I am an owner of a big fast food empire called KFP. I came up with
Mhm.
that. It means Kiara's Fried Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Not a reference to anything at all.
No.
Um, but yeah, my viewers are, so to say, the people that work for the fast food restaurants, but also they are characterized as chickens, not humans.
Mhm.
And so we
Ho. Ho.
perhaps also kind of cook them. But they
Okay.
agreed to that, and
I
that's
love the
okay.
editing.
But
It definitely had fun with
yeah,
that.
that's definitely one way that I've changed because, well, it was really early on, but I've made something huge out of it and based a lot of merchandise and so on it, and then streams and outfits too. So I've grown to like it and be creative with it. So I think I'm quite proud of it.
Is there a like a specific moment you look back on fondly? And I know that sounds really vague, so like it could be from a concert, a stream, some other event, like anything that you just think back to constantly.
When we had our 3D debuts a long time ago, when it was
Mhm.
finally time for us to, when the pandemic calmed down a little bit, for us to have our special moment, we were all five of us together in Japan
Hmm.
for like about a month. And that meant that finally we could have like a good amount of bonding together that isn't so common because we live in all corners of the world,
Mhm.
different continents, different countries, very separate from each other.
Mhm.
And it's like very different once you meet someone IRL and spend some time with them together
That's
versus
awesome to
just
imagine.
collabing
Oh,
online and
the
not
sisterhood.
seeing each other, just talking to each other and playing some games, which is fun too. But the amount of connecting that you can do within a day just being together in Japan is way different. And I immediately felt a huge shift there during that time, especially with the now graduated member that everybody probably already heard about, Garagura.
Mhm.
She was quite the shy girl, and I think I had some difficulties reaching out to her and getting close with her up until that point. And then
Mhm.
I remember just being really sad about saying goodbye to her when the time came
I
because
watched that.
I felt like I found a new friend at the time. So that 1 month together with everybody, we were also like living in the same building, most of us, and like we would go eat in a restaurant together and then go back home to the same building and just knock on each other's doors randomly and walk in and do random collab streams together. It was a time that I wish we could have it again.
Oh,
So
I can imagine I can't even imagine what she's thinking right now. Like that's probably a lot, you know. I mean, can you imagine like being part of this company and doing what you love and then, having to know four girls who you will not see in real life yet, and then just have that bond. But then again, like I said, like she said, in real life it's different. So, I can't even imagine that feeling of like really, really getting to know everybody. And like she said with Gura, right, shy girl, but they ended up becoming, close, very, very close. And it definitely hurts because I can't even imagine what I've been a fan of Hololive just for a very short time, maybe like almost 2 years now, but for those who were there since the very beginning, especially my brother, like it's definitely it probably really really hurts, because this is the first generation. This is the reason why I'm pretty sure the reason why Hololive was so big in America is because of Hololive Myth. So it's I can't even imagine, especially and it's not even we look at them as the celebrities, we look at them as the artists, but for them, they look at each other as sisters. And, for them to, not, I wouldn't say not the same, but it isn't the same. There's only three of them now. But I know for sure that their bond is always going to be close too. So,
that's a nice memory I have for sure.
Thank you for bringing that up. It's probably not shown on like this wall right here, but basically like right over there is actually a Gargura fan art that my
Mm.
friend who basically goes to cons for like artist alley and such. They actually gave one of them to me, so now I have it just framed on my wall.
Mm.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah,
Nice memory.
yeah. What advice would you give to anyone auditioning for
Ooh,
Hololive?
It's
me, just
really
kidding.
difficult nowadays to
Just
stand
kidding,
out
just kidding.
versus to when we auditioned because I assume there's a lot more auditions now,
Yeah, there's more
a lot
pretend.
more
Yeah.
entries compared to back then. Um, real talk, however, like this is real talk. Be careful with who you share information about your audition. So even the fact that you do audition, I've heard of several cases in the past years, where someone would maybe share that they're auditioning with a friend or so, and then that friend maybe is also auditioning, or just wasn't actually such a good friend, and then
Damn,
somehow,
really?
yeah, it,
Shit.
Yeah.
it reaches the company, and then they're like, well, you weren't supposed to do that. So because that's already like the first stage. One thing
hmm
you have to be able to do is
So
keep.
hold on a second. I have a message. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Should I stop this? No, I'll probably just finish it. Okay, there you go.
An NDA, follow a contract, be professional about it, because a lot of things that we handle internally are meant to stay internal. If
Mhm.
you cannot handle such a professional environment, then it's probably not the right place for you. So maybe that's already the first stage of entry.
Good advice.
But besides that, real talk, which maybe sounds a bit scary so far, um, I think just think hard about what could make you unique, what could make you stand out, but don't overthink it. I think back in my days, I didn't overthink it at all. I made a audition video within like 1 hour, and like I thought about the script for 1 hour, and then I recorded it within an hour, and that somehow worked. So yeah, don't overthink it. Get a rough image of all of your talents and skills. Make sure to really emphasize the points that set you apart from, especially the members that we have now in the current generations. Yeah.
Mhm.
And good luck. Believe in yourself. Be confident. Have confidence.
Thank you for coming onto this call, and I hope the concert goes very well. Honestly, really
Thank
excited for it.
you. I will do my best at the concert. There's streaming tickets available online in case
Nope,
you,
I'm
the
going
reader, want to
physically.
come check it out. 27th, 28th March in Los Angeles in the Wiltern. But you don't have to go there to be part of it. Go get the streaming tickets!
Ah, that's awesome. I think the highlight of this entire interview, well, two of them actually. I would say for me personally, as a fan of K-pop, it's the mentioning of those K-pop groups. Again, I've been a fan of K-pop for 15 years, and the reason why I love Kiara so much is because of that. But at the same time, I just love her personality. I mean, I watch a lot of the streams. I don't react and post it because it's a lot. It's like 2 hours, right? Uh, and there's so many members, and I said it before, like. I'm gonna continue to do Hololive. It's just that I've been really, really busy lately, especially for those who are on my Discord asking, and I see everything. I see everything that you post. I'm just really busy, but I would say Kiara is always a constant because she is my favorite, and the music is something I always play I always play Do You in the car just randomly. I don't know, just want to hear the vibes. Um, Another for me, I think the one that really, really impacted it was definitely her relationship. I said it already, right? Like her relationship with her Hololive myth. And also talking about the auditioning, like some people have told me like you should try going for Hollow Stars. Like, no, I would never. I would do it. I would easily, if I had a chance and they gave me the opportunity, I would do it. But I have no talent. I think the only thing I could probably be really be good at is just reacting. Maybe I could be a reactor, like a Hololive reactor to like different things. But it's something that I've thought about, but nah, I don't think I'm gonna be good enough for that. But like you said, do for it. If you know your talent, if you know that you're good at what you do, and you're confident, and you just have faith in it in yourself, yeah, maybe. But nah, I'll stick to face. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. I know that she's gonna have performing today also, so I really hope the set list is the same. Of course, for Ina too. Of course, I love Ina also. I love Violet, still my one of the favorites from her. Um, it's gonna be an awesome day. I'm gonna be seeing some people. People have messaged me already, like they want to see me in person. So that's really really awesome because I was at New York, and people did recognize me from YouTube. So it's gonna be really really cool. Maybe in LA it'll be the same way as well. But I'm not hoping for that. I'm just if you guys happen to see me, please say hi. I'm not scary. Someone mentioned to me who was a fan of a K-pop group, like, oh, I thought you were gonna be very like quiet. Like, no, I'm not. I will literally talk to you forever if I have to. But yeah, man, I'm very grateful that I was able to be part of this community, this rabbit hole called Hololive, and I'm definitely gonna give all my energy tomorrow for Kiara and Ina tomorrow. So awesome highlight that she mentioned Le Seraphim because I literally mentioned it in the beginning. And god damn it, Chaewon, come on, Chaewon and Kiara, we're manifesting it. All right. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Definitely will check out more from Kiara. Shout out to this interviewer. I don't know his name, but Anime News New Network official. Great interviewer. I think again she was very comfortable. They mentioned a lot of really deep stuff about what she said. So yeah, I do this for fun. I don't care about the views, but I kind of do. I'm here to appreciate Hololive. I'm here to appreciate Takanashi, Kiara, and Ina too. I'm really, really excited for tomorrow. And again, her music has just been such a total, you know, eargasm, you want to call it. I've been loving her music. I think her music is definitely for me. And, in general, I'm just really grateful that she was able to comment on one of my videos. Definitely one of my core memories here on YouTube. Like I said, I do this for fun, but the fact that I was able to get that little interaction, it's not even little, it's huge. Like it's a rare interaction, and it makes me feel grateful that people appreciate what I love doing here, and that is just checking out, things that make me happy. So yeah, Thank you guys for watching. Kiara, Takanashi, Kiara, if you are watching this, I am praying for you. You're probably very busy because you have a concert literally in like a few hours. But if you happen to ever see this, thank you for being such a sunshine. And of course, the music that you make is been always helping me with in terms of energy. Right now, Martyr has been literally that anthem for me. And, just overall just being such a huge fan of K-pop and with your K-pop songs, inspirational K-pop songs. So yeah, okay, PFP. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.